We've been talking about connecting and selling. I want to talk now about the next step, service and engage. What's been amazing to me is that as I have been on my own iPad and as I've been doing my own work and as I've been on Twitter, like I talked to you about this morning, the companies that are really the progressive companies are changing how they service their customers. And one of those companies is Bank of America. And Bank of America, if you go to Twitter, and you go to twitter.com/BofAHelp, they didn't open their new branch at Bank of America down the street or on the corner or across from Starbucks. They opened their new branch of Bank of America on Twitter. That's pretty awesome. Now, we know because we built it with them. And you know that because you'll see that as they are talking to their customers, these tweets are coming not exactly from them, it says from via CRM. Now, why is that? Why would it say there on that tweet, Rana V. Gonzalez, I work for Bank of America, were you able to get it resolved? Is there anything I can do to help? Via CRM. Because what they're doing is taking those tweets and they are threading them into your account records. They're paying attention to you. They're building that customer social profile. They are learning as much about you as they can because they want to give you a better experience. And when you get on Twitter, they're going to know, oh, yeah. Oh, it's Marc again. I know Marc. Oh, yeah, we had this conversation with Marc a month ago. Oh, he needs this help. Okay, I'm going to tweet Marc right back. Or I'm going to have Marc call me now, so maybe we need to pass some private information back and forth, whatever it is. You see it right on Twitter. That is progressive. That is amazing. They're doing 1,100 tweets a day, automatic conversion of the tweet to case, threading the conversations. It's not just banks, airlines. KLM airline is an amazing airline, $24 billion European airline, 130,000 followers of Twitter. They reduced their first call resolution rate to an hour. How do we know? Because when you look at the tweet streams that are coming out of KLM, and just go to twitter.com/KLM, and you're talking to them and communicating with them, you'll see where are they coming? From CRM. And we're threading it into the customer records. We're threading it into the customer transactions. It's helping us to know more about our customers. Now, I'm on YouTube, I'm cruising around. Many of you know you're talking to me. You talk to me actually on Twitter. I try to respond at Benioff. I'm on facebook.com/Benioff. I'm at CEO@Salesforce.com. You're emailing me. I was on YouTube, and I was like, I'd like to know more about KLM. And then I saw that they were taking this information and they were actioning it. And this video that we're going to show you right now, this is how they are becoming a social enterprise. Let's go ahead and roll this KLM video. This is something they put together. Can we go ahead and take a look at this?
Welcome to KLM Surprise. Armed with our social media toolkit, our little experiment began. First job, find KLM passengers who had checked into their flight via one of KLM's Foursquare locations or left a message through Twitter. Second job, search their social profiles, get to know them in a discreet manner, to think of a personalized gift.
Dat zij een heel sportief iemand is en een weekend Rome gaat doen, dan is het misschien leuk als we haar zo'n Nike Plus bandje geven.
Third job, hunt them down and deliver the gift.
Goedemiddag. Je liet ons weten via Twitter dat je met ons reist vandaag. Ja. Dus we hebben een kleinigheidje voor je gekocht.
Nou, wat leuk.
Om je een hele fijn weekend is het geloof ik, hè?
Ja, weekend.
Fijn weekend.
Marc zit er al, die goed voor is.
Dag meneer Luisberg.
Dat ben ik.
Bent u mevrouw Bergen, mevrouw Sauenaar? Hallo.
Ik vind dit enorm fijn.
Ja?
Ja, super, dankjewel. Ik zal daar meteen even twitteren.
After several weeks of handing out little gifts, a few things became apparent. In the age of social media, doing something that creates a real smile on somebody's face is much cooler than attaching a smiley face. But most importantly, It seemed that indeed an airline could use social media to both surprise and make a small difference to a passenger's day. And we're not just guessing that. We know.
I wanted to show you that video because, you see, it's not just the Americans getting in the act here. We got the Europeans involved as well. I think that that is so amazing, that is so progressive, and that is such a unique idea that they are coming up with to be able to action the social data. And that kind of creativity is going to separate them in a commodity industry. That kind of service and engage. And that's why we've been working on our Service Cloud. Our agent collaboration, knowledge management, the communities, the social monitoring, contact centers, dashboards and reports. And customers who have been implementing the Service Cloud technology have really received unbelievably great value. And we recognize that this is something that we have to continue to innovate and continue to grow and continue to develop. We are doubling down on customer service. That's why today we're announcing Chatter Service, where you can have community feeds and suggested knowledge and crowdsource answers and connect to your customer social networks and agent escalation right on your own websites. You can deliver your own communities for your customers. Awesome. And this idea of Service Cloud, now a Chatter Service, combined with our existing Service Cloud technology, we think this is absolutely the most robust call center, contact center technology available today. And it's fully integrated with the Sales Cloud, fully integrated with database.com, fully integrated with data.com, fully integrated with our platform. I want to give you a first-hand demonstration of it. Please welcome back Kraig and Dan. Kraig?
Thanks, Mark. Never know exactly where you're going to be. It's
London, you know.
It's in this area of customer service that has been so transformational because social media began to impact customer service years ago. And that's when we began really designing and architecting the Service Cloud. It's for this new world. So let's bring it up and show you this technology in action. Now, in the upper right-hand portion of the screen, you see we're in the Service Cloud app. And for customer service, that means that a service agent has to be able to manage all of the channels of customer service. So inbound telephone calls, emails, website issues, self-service, live agent technology, but also these new social conversations. And it all started a couple years ago. It really all started back out on Twitter. Because when Twitter began amassing users, all of these users were tweeting publicly. And of course, when this user, Katie, had a question, she just posted that question out on Twitter. Hey, I'm having an issue getting my high definition to work with my video conferencing system. Does anybody have an answer? And she was hoping that the hundreds of millions of people out on Twitter could help her out. But it's not just Twitter any longer. Of course, you all know this because you're all walking around with cameras in your pockets. It's also YouTube, because you could take a picture, you could take a movie of your product issue, and you could post that movie up on YouTube. And you're hoping that the hundreds of millions of people out on YouTube can help you fix your answer, fix your problem. But in today's world, of course it's Twitter, of course it's YouTube, but it's also Facebook. Because with 750 million people out on Facebook, companies are flocking to Facebook to set up corporate homepages and fan pages. And now when this user, Melissa, has that exact same issue, how do I get the high definition working on my video conferencing system? She could just post that right on Facebook. So we're talking about YouTube, we're talking about Twitter, we're talking about Facebook. These are the newest channels of social media. These are the newest channels of customer service. But how is your company engaged? Well, how is our company today engaged? Let's take a look, because back in the Service Cloud, we are indeed. Let's open up the social conversations. And what you're going to see right here on the screen, take a look right in the middle. This is live right here from London. There's the Twitter post, there's the YouTube video, there's the Facebook post. They're all in the Service Cloud in real time. And of course, with the workflow and process technology, we can route these across our company to agents, maybe based upon keywords in the post, to agents that might have the answer or that expertise. And we automatically can create a case. A case is like the core object of customer service. We have to solve this case. And so our customer service agent today might actually have the answer. This might be a really simple problem. In customer service, we call it one and done. But many of these cases are more complex than that. You know this because you've experienced it as a customer yourself. So if we need to escalate this case and get more people involved, this is where really the chatter technology combined with the Service Cloud is transformational for our customer service organization. Because we can not only escalate this case to the engineer, but we can automatically bring 5 additional people into the chatter feed. Even the sales rep. Our Sales Cloud technology, even the sales rep knows what's happening with this customer service issue, even if it came in through Facebook. And of course, when we solve this problem, when the engineer gives us the answer, typically they would populate that in what's called the corporate knowledge base. And the customer service department has access to that, so we got to pull it out of the knowledge base and attach it back out to the case and give it back to our customer. But how do we do that? Because we don't have our customer's phone number, and we don't have our customer's email address. We have to get this information back out to our customer where they are. And that could be Twitter, and that could be YouTube, or that could be Facebook. And that's exactly what Dan is showing you right here on the screen. We just made a post right back out to Facebook from the Service Cloud. And what you can see at the bottom of the screen is we've got an entire record of that conversation that's stored inside of Salesforce. It's part of our customer Melissa's social profile. It's stored inside of the system for all to see on an ongoing basis. But let's get back out to Facebook. Let's take a look at what's happening out there, because what you're going to see as soon as Dan refreshes the screen, if we can zoom in there is the post right from Sears Corporation in real time back out to the wall of Facebook, solving our customer's problem in record time, delighting our customer through their customer service channel of choice, which in this case is Facebook. And of course, we can give Melissa more information, maybe a hyperlink out to our customer service community, a hyperlink right to that knowledge article, the detailed information about how she can step-by-step go through the workaround, solve her particular issue, even again with embedded video, rich media, right here inside of the customer service community, right out of the knowledge base. But it's this world of customer communities that's even transforming. And our chatter technology, we've applied that to customer service as well. Service Cloud now with chatter service. And that's what you're seeing on the screen. A customer service community with our chatter technology baked in. So anybody can ask a question, and anybody else in the community can give them the answer. And it's not just limited to this site, it's even Facebook. You see that at the top of the screen. So if we've got another question, let's go ahead and type it into this box. Maybe a compatibility question. What you're going to see is the system is going to automatically recommend what it thinks might be the appropriate answer. So you can solve your problem in record time. You can take a look at that chatter service. If that doesn't solve it for you, you can continue. And you can see that you can not only post this right here into our community, right on our website, but you can also cross-post it out to Facebook. You can cross-post it out to Twitter. And so what you really start to see here in this new world of customer service is how everything is interconnected. It's not just these kind of siloed channels, these siloed websites. In the era of social media, everybody is connected. And we have to use these technologies, leverage them to solve our customer problems more effectively than ever. But you might be wondering, well, don't we leave behind some of that legacy call center technology? And the answer is no, because we have to be able to move everything forward. The call center technology included. So back in the Service Cloud here, what would happen when a call comes into our call center? Well, what you can see is that the Service Cloud is integrated with the telephony system. So we can answer the call right here inside of the web browser. Our agent can actually get a screen pop. We know immediately who we're talking to. Take a look at this. We're looking at Sarah Patel. This is our customer on the telephone. We know everything about her because we have her entire social customer profile at our fingertips. Not only what she's tweeting about, what she's Facebooking about, but also what apps she's got, what products she's purchased from us, what cases she's had in the past. And we begin today's conversation by creating a brand new case. Hey, Sarah, what seems to be the problem today? Well, I'm actually having trouble getting the high-def video working on my video conferencing system. Can you help me out? No, absolutely we can, because we've seen this problem go around the web. We know that we've issued a fix for this problem. So we have to get that back to Sarah. And what you're seeing right here is when an agent reaches into the knowledge base, they get a call script. You've all been on the other side of this. Hey, Sarah, what model are you using? Oh, great, you're using the VX5 model. Well, what version of the firmware do you happen to be using? And you can see at the bottom of the screen, the system learning. It's recommending the correct answer that we can give back to Sarah. And of course, once we find the answer, we can just attach that answer back out to the case and deliver it back to Sarah. Of course, we got her on the telephone, so we can relay this information verbally to her. We can email it to her so she can print it out and kind of follow the step-by-step directions. But in a world that's going social, and in a world that's already gone mobile, maybe we can do better. Hey, Sarah, you don't happen to be calling us maybe from your iPad? Or your iPhone today, do you? Oh, you are? Well, why don't we just do a FaceTime, and I can walk you through this right now. Never know what Dan's going to do. Hey, Sarah.
Hey there.
How's it going?
Well, I've got this meeting in 10 minutes, and I can't get my monitor to work. Can you help me out?
I can. I'm going to send all this information to you right now, but I see the unit behind you. Let me walk you through this. It's actually relatively simple. So I need you to open up the control panel. It's right underneath the screen. And if you can, go ahead and use your iPhone to show me the back of that. And what I need you to do is, it's called the DVI cable. It's it's just to the left of that. It's the blue one. Yeah, go ahead and pull that out for me. And I need you to put that in the bottom port. That should be the workaround. We're issuing a fix for this imminently, but that should get you going if you've got a meeting in just a couple minutes. It takes a couple seconds, but tell me what you see.
Yep, it just turned on.
Great.
Great, thank you so much.
Well, is there anything else I can do for you today?
No, this is perfect.
All right, say hi to everybody here in London.
Hey, London.
So you start to see how the world of customer service, it moves forward, and it's powered by social media. This is the new world of social customer service powered by the Service Cloud. Thank you very much. Back to Marc.